Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Namaste. मेरा नाम Mestika Zuriati. My name is Mestika Zuriati. I'm an English teacher. Right now I work in State Vocational 1 Dayun, District of Dayun, Siak Regency, Riau Province, Indonesia. This is my first assignment to an online seminar which was held a few weeks ago. This seminar is entitled Imparting Online Teaching and Learning Methodology. I would like to say big thanks to Mr. Raffi Makija as Director of TIEUPS International for having held the events and invite me as a teacher to join this seminar. This seminar is very valuable and very useful. I've got a lot of knowledge, especially regarding some application and websites that we can use as a teacher to prepare the online learning process. The assignment title is My View About Workshop hosted by Jain University and organized by TIEUPS International. And here I will deliver my view in 2 points. The first one is my summary about 3 days workshop that I passed. And the second one is how I'm going to implement my learning process in my teaching and learning process. The second one is how I'm going to implement those learning in my teaching and learning process. Okay, please check it out.
This seminar was held in January 28 to January 30, 2020. The duration in the seminar is for about 2 hours, start at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Indonesian time, or 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Indian time. And this seminar was joined by various participants, such as Educational Office of Riau Province, Educational Office of Sumatra Barat Province, Educational Office of Jambi Province, Educational Office of Lampung Province, and Educational Office of Papua Barat Province, and for English teacher in the area of those provinces. The organizer or the moderator of the seminar is Mr. Raffi Makija, MBA. He is Director of TIEUPS International. Okay, the keynote speaker. For the first keynote speaker is Dr. Iswaran Iyer. He is Dean, School of Commerce, Director, Industry Interface, and Key Project. The second keynote speaker is Mr. Zul Ikram, SPD, MPD. He is the leader of Riau Provincial Education Office. There are 2 trainers or speakers in this seminar. The first speaker is Mr. Rajiv U. Kalebar, MBA, PhD, Faculty CMS, Business School. The second trainer is Mr. Arun Kumar Sethi, MBA, PhD, Faculty CMS Business School. Okay, now I will explain or I will deliver my summary or what I've got on the first day of the seminar. Check it out. Okay, on the first day, Mr. Raffi Makija open the seminars, and there are some people of the leader of each educational office province. Okay, this is the forward speech from the leader of Riau Provincial Educational Office, Mr. Zul Ikram, SPD, MPD. Okay, then Mr. Rajiv give explanation about the Google form,
So is around
how
73%.
to
Very good.
create
There are
quiz
around
in
26%
Google form,
actually do not have any idea of
how
how to
to
use
add
quiz.
picture and video
That's
in
really
Google
nice.
form, and
Most importantly, I think
how to
people
use Google form to
need
conduct
to understand how
class
to
test.
add pictures and videos, because believe me, when we do add pictures and videos, people participation automatically increases for things to be better. And if I take the last only one question that we have is using Google for or Google Forms for conducting tests. We have around 25% of the people.
And then Mr. Arun Kumar also explained about the Google form, especially adding picture, adding video, and more tool add-ons in Google form.
How it is converted to quiz and rolled out to take tests. This I will be doing for first 10 to 12 minutes. Post that, I will get into add-ons which are there in Google Forms. There are 3 or 4 important and simple add-ons which can be used by teachers to get responses from the students or in academics.
This is the explanation of Mr. Arun Kumar. How to use Google Form.
Both these are descriptive ones.
And also the participants participate to fill some form.
I will roll out the sheet.
And this is the question that we have to answer. All the participants join in this quiz. This is the example of questions.
Permission from the account or from the Google account which you are using, you give permission to it. Once that is done, you close this window, and please note, whenever any add-on has been added into your system, it has to show here at the top of your window, add-ons. What is the add-on which we are going to use now?
On the second day, Dr. Iswaran Iyer gave opening as the keynote speaker.
The processing plant, then they went to a weaving plant, then they went into manufacturing of polyester filament yarns. He went to Dhirubhai Ambani. He said, sir, India is highly regulated. Those days actually, India were
The second day, the speaker start with Mr. Rajiv.
to a very technologically understanding. I'm going to make it as simple inside the classes so that it
We start
doesn't get
explain
eroded, saying
about
that once the
imparting
school
online
starts,
teaching and learning methodology. And he start to share screen.
these are all something which cannot be used.
And then Mr. Rajiv share some views for the following question, like do you feel children have memory challenge? Do you feel children get distracted very soon? Do kids face difficulty in expressing thoughts? Do children find difficulty in relating events? Okay, there are some content like problem identification, challenges, online resources which can be used offline and online both, and practical working use of online resources. Mr. Rajiv also also give the websites link some links that very useful for the teacher and the parent also, like Desmos and the link stories by children. Start share
Entire
screen.
look of what these all are. I'm going to share my screen once again so that you can look into. These are some 13 best websites which are meant for
This is
online
the
teaching
links.
for kids.
This is the
Right?
website
If
for online education programs for kids in 2020. Koda Kid. This is something new for me.
even if you can tell parents to visit these sites, it's always safe, it's always good, right? They learn many of those.
This
right?
is the website
If I just give you,
elearningforkids.org.
these are the list
There are some subjects,
as a
maths,
subject, right?
example
So
maths.
I'm going to click on this and let's find out
So children can study and play at the same time. It's so much fun. The other website, kidsnationalgeographic.com.
play quizzes with them. Personality quizzes can be taken, right? If I say videos, different types of animals that we can look for, what are the characteristics if you'd like to tell, you can only give the link to the kids and tell, watch this, right? No need to explain anything. Kids will be able to have a fun-filled, very good quality of pictures, and they are able to.
The other website is storiesbychildren.com.
Writing is one oldest methods by which people have achieved great skills, right? So how to make them write more is encourage them more. So what these people are doing is, please go visit the websites and you will find childrens are writing stories on this, commented,
Okay,
they are
this
being
is the
liked by
example
people.
of the
We don't have to
stories,
force part of it.
Farmer
After
and
that
his
we'll get
lazy
into
son.
assessment. The amount of likes this person has received, right? If you are not able to see it, I'm just gonna increase the size, right? So look at the views as well as the
Okay,
likes
this
the
is
person has received,
the
around 10,000
website
likes and
used
11,000
for
views.
making quiz. Desmos. This is he explained how to make account.
Which I would like to make it an important. What you have to remember without forgetting is this link. Right, I'm gonna clear
He
this.
also explained how to make a quiz
This link is very important.
in detail. I think this website is very good, very useful for me as a teacher, so I can make online quiz and my student can answer by using their own mobile phone. We can make the quiz in the form of multiple choice. We can make the quiz true or false. This is the result of the participants' answer. Okay, that's the summary for the second day of the seminar. On the third day seminar, Mr. Rafi explained about India, Indian educations, now the real India.
We're almost touching 200, so I think it's a good number. We can start that off.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once again, a very warm welcome, Bapak Ibu, to our wonderful teachers from the province of Papua. Dan ini warna-warni adalah yang provinsi. We call it as the states, tapi itu di Indonesia kita panggil provinsi. Jadi kita ada 37 provinsi, sama seperti Indonesia kita ada 3.
In India, there are 37 states or 37 provinsi. The capital of India is New Delhi, population 1.3 billion.
34 in Indonesia ini, dan juga yang setiap provinsi Bapak Ibu yang ada warna-warninya itu setiap provinsinya beda Bapak Ibu, pakaiannya beda, bahasa yang beda, makanan yang beda, kelihatannya juga beda. So kalau kita pikir semua orang kelihatannya seperti Shah Rukh Khan atau Kajol, gak mungkin Bapak Ibu, itu yang salah persepsi. So we have to understand India is very diverse, sama seperti Indonesia where people look different, people have different languages, but tapi they are diverse. Jadi kita nggak mungkin bilangin utara sama selatan yang sama. It is very very different Bapak Ibu.
Mr. Rafi also said that if students learn in India, they also can speak English because their daily language in India is English.
Lingkungan harus perlu yang mereka ngomong bahasa Inggris, dan Bapak Ibu itu kita harus diingatkan bahasa Inggris adalah bahasa kerja, karena kalau mereka mau cari kerja, yang pertanyaan pertama yang perusahaan pasti ditanya mereka, how good is your English, dan itu adalah sesuatu kita harus dipikirkan juga Bapak Ibu. Dan juga
Mr. Rafi also explained about India culture. India is a very secular country with people from all religion faith practicing with freedom. Finding a mosque or halal food is in India is very easy. Okay, Mr. Rafi explained about India cost living and also also benefits of education in India. And then Mr. Rajiv give us link a website mentimeter.com to create interactive presentation and meeting and quiz, and we can see the result directly, so we don't need to wait like a Google form or a test mask. So this is the live quiz, yeah.
So I do sign up, right? The best methodology that it gives is, rather than writing it,
Okay, sign up.
all, let me just run this to you and show you how it looks. And one, you need to go to the website, which I'm going to type it in the chat.
I also answered the quiz at the time. It was so much fun. So we can see the answer from the participant at the time. This is the answer of the participants. Did you understand the online tool? So many participants write their answer, and we can see the answer directly on the screen. So great, so good. After Mr. Rajiv explained about Mentimeter, next the opportunity with Mr. Arun Kumar. He explained one interesting website, Slido. This is news website for me.
Now we will go through something called as Slido. Now what is this Slido? Same features how it is in Mentimeter, same features, almost same features included in Slido also. Like I said, it is an interaction. To have an interaction with students, we have included these 2 or 3 tools. The one which I will be going through now is, we'll be concentrating only on the version which is free.
First, we have to make the account. Mr. Arun start to make questions. For example, capital of Indonesia, and he made the choice. So all the participants joined the poll, and I also answered the questions. Okay, this is the result. You can see the result directly at the time. Okay, he starting the quiz by giving several questions like, who is your favorite actor? The second question, who is your favorite personality? And then, how would you rank the below provinces? And then, how would you rate tie-ups program on training? How are you feeling today? You can see the answer here directly. Great, happy, enjoy, very happy, wonderful, etc. What is your opinion about this training? Mr. Arun explained. Now Mr. Rafi made a closing statement.
Terima kasih semuanya. Thank you everyone. Please take care. Please be safe. I understand the coronavirus case is still increasing in Indonesia. In India also it is increasing, but still people are taking it lightly. Some of them are wearing masks, some of them are not wearing masks. It's something very common.
Thank you, Mr. Rafi, Mr. Rajiv, Mr. Arun Kumar. Dr. Eswaran, and all the great trainer and keynote speaker. I had wonderful time joining this seminar. Thank you. Shukriya.
And now I will answer the second question. The second question is about how I will implement the lesson that I've got in seminars in my teaching process. So I will use some application that have been taught by trainer and speaker in the previous 3-day seminar, like Google Form. In Google Form, we learn how to make quiz, how to insert photos and videos. And I'm also interested in using websites that display such as Desmos, Mentimeter, and Slido. I will use it to make online quiz with my students. So I will make my learning process more interesting. Thank you.